It's like always, guys, bouncing back and forth on different projects. I've been working on slowly behind cameras on the 90 Mercury Cougar XR7. So I'm going to paint the taillight assembly. It's got the Mercury emblem on there. This is Cougar XR7. So I'm putting bare metal foil on that, and then we're going to paint that black. And then we are going to paint it. It should look fabulous. Yes, it looked very fabulous. New blade. Feeling good about that. The other one was getting a little on the rough side. I'm going to put it just above the top of the letters. Coming up and cut that. Cougar. Burnish that down really good. Once again, we got one nasty thunderstorm outside. Man, summer's just been nothing but rain. I'll at least open this up here. Alright, we'll start this here. Something like that. Maybe we'll just burnish that over and color good. Alright, we'll see how that looks. Alright, let's try this one more time. Talk to me, goose. Come on, get in there. Alright. Burnish that bad boy down so we have a nice Mercury logo. Mercury. When you're doing this, you gotta remember, just don't kill it. You don't have to like press it down so hard you're like, ooh. Okay, all goes well. That should be good. I didn't cut the bottom, did I? Did I cut the bottom? I don't think I did. Because I didn't on the other side. Alright, we're going to clean that just a little bit. We're going to take just a little bit of polish on that. That'll help out the situation. Okay, so we're going to take some of our Mr. Wizard finish cut. I can't even read. I did miss a few classes. And put on a Q-tip, and polish takes off your glue like no other. And it'll do it with precision. You can still paint on top of it. It's not going to hurt it. Not saying just like whoop, wipes it off like some kind of alcohol, but it will take it off pretty good for you. And try not to get it too much on the foil because it will dull it because it's trying to polish it. And yeah, and it's just not going to work very well for you. So try to avoid those areas if you can. If you get it on there, well, it's not the end of the world. But it's not looking good. Okay, so we're just going to take that. Kind of go back and forth that a little bit. Just wipe that off. And we're going to paint that black. Just on the bottom. Okay, just like that. Okay, we'll take a little microfiber action here. Wipe this off. Try not to wipe your foil. So it cleans it up pretty nice. Plus it cleans the plastic. Like a so. I'll get this masked off quick and we'll give it a quick shot of black and we'll wipe her down and see how she looks. A quick tapey tape job. You know, it'd probably been nice if I went all the way across. Wow. I remember my first day. Pretty good there. Looking good there. Looking good, looking good. We're going to paint that all black. Something like that. That look good? That looks pretty good. It looks good enough. Alrighty, so like I say, we'll cut this out, get a little relief. Don't have to be ultrasonic perfect. Close would be nice, but just because if it is a little off, we can clean it later. Something like that. Because I want it black up inside where the license plate is. Because that'll just look cool. We're going to put a little tape on the back because you don't want the overspray. Now for this we're going to use the Tamiya lacquer paint. Alrighty, looking nice, looking nice. Looking good in the neighborhood. So I always call it satin black, but it's semi-gloss in the Tamiya world. So we just need a little bit of this. So I'm actually going to do, and it's not something I normally do, but I'm actually just going to mix it in the airbrush because I don't really see the need to waste a cup. And for this, we are not going to use leveling thinner. We're going to use just regular Tamiya because leveling thinner can sometimes kind of distort the properties of this. Just it makes it where it looks not as nice. So I'm just going to use a pipette. Going to trust the old pipette. And we're just going to go to 1 milliliter paint and 1 milliliter thinner and just run with that. Okay, we'll use this guy. It's nice and loose, it'll work. And the nice thing is this will dry super quick. So we're just going to do 1 and 1, which is probably way more paint than I really ever would need. Okay guys, had a little intermission time there. Had it sitting in the Susie bake oven because I can see it wasn't 100% dried. So I figured, you know what, I'll just put it in there real quick and make a go of it. So I'm going to leave the tape on it and we're just going to do a quick wipe down. So I'm going to put a little bit of thinner on the Q-tip and I'm going to make sure the Q-tip is nice and dry. Kind of like just a little splash. A little dab will do you. Enough to wet the whistle there. So I take Q-tip and we get it a little saturated, but we will wring it out basically because I don't want it dripping. The way it's just still got a little bit on it, but not enough to worry about it. You just gently wipe across it. Just take your time, real light pressure. And watch the magic appear before your eyes. Wow. You don't have to overdo it, just once you get it there, just leave it be. So we'll do the other side. Like I say, get it nice and ringed out real good. It's good for your skin, it's like lotion. Real careful, like, same thing. Like I say, I'm barely touching it, just basically the weight of the Q-tip on there is all I'm doing. So this works on pretty much any emblem. It works really good with lacquer paints just because the lacquer does wipe off a lot easier versus using enamel and you had it baked. This will take obviously a lot more to take off. This works really good. Something like that. I think that sealing is a little more tension, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought so too. Just on the edge here. We'll just hit the whole thing one more time just to make sure. Let's peel it and we'll take a close look at it. There, how cool is that? Yeah, like I say, I can work with it a little bit more to clean it up, but that works pretty good. And you can hardly see the edge of the foil. Alright guys, so now we got that finished up. We're going to finish the back of it and get it ready for installation whenever we build the rest of the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to foil the back of this here where it's actually the tail light. Because this here is just a marker light and then you have your backup lights. So what we're going to do is just take a little bit of aluminum foil, or the bare metal foil. I guess it's aluminum. And let's give it a little treatment in the back here. This is my favorite part about the foil, is trying to peel it. Like, come on! Because then you start peeling and it peels like the underlayment of the paper. Like, what? Put it on ever so sloppy like. Because it don't matter. We're going to cut it anyways. Okay, and then we're just going to take and cut the inside of it. No problem, huh? Don't cut your finger. This here, we can just keep it to the inside. Then the top, you're going to want to just shave it along the side. In hindsight, I should have did this first. That way it didn't take a chance of scratching the outside where I painted that bare metal foil. But, you know, that's the way things go. I think of that last. It gives you that nice little effect compared to that side. Gives it more of that deeper, richer red, doesn't it? Like, I am somebody. Alright, we'll do the other side. Okay, guys, so now we got our little treatment on the back. I did the same thing to the side for our backup lights. So the backup lights, looking at prototype pictures, you really can't see the lens in there. So now we're going to give this just a little bit of black wash on the lines here, and that'll separate everything for us. And we'll call this done. So we're going just, I mean, just a little bit. Like so. Yes, glowing nice. So you guys know, most of you guys know panel line, sometimes you got to give it a couple shots because the stuff is just so thin. So that's what we'll do here. We'll let it set for a second, and we'll give it another run, and we'll throw a license plate on it, and we'll call it good. All right, so we'll spot that in the center. Suck that up quick. Let me go find a license plate for it. We're gonna take our one of our license plates. This looks like a winner chicken dinner down here. So when I take these plates that have just the white backing, I'll take my Sharpie or my chrome marker, the big guy, the big fatty, and I like just go around the edge of it, just in case you see some of that plate. Being this is a heavy paper, so the way this sits, I know I'm not going to see the top, so I'm just going to go this way first, just give it a little touch around. Is it a big deal? No. It just makes me feel better. You can see a little bit of the silver on the edge and into the blue, so that'll look good. Okay, just a dab of Mod Podge and away we go. So we just got some of our gloss luster. Take a toothpick, we'll snap the end off, because the front of the toothpick don't really grab that much. Just enough to get carried away. Throw a license plate on there. And voila. There we have it. Cool, cool, cool. Looks pretty good. Okay guys, there we have it. I'm going to call that a done product. Ready to install. Hi guys, appreciate you guys following along, checking out the channel. Go check out Hobby Nut Models and get yourself some of these fine MCW paints that I love so much. And most of the stuff I've used on the show pretty much comes from Market Hobby Nut, so check that out and get yourself some. So once again, I appreciate it, and you guys have a good one. We'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.